I recently did a recap after binging Orange is the New Black, season 4. And I apologize now because I recorded on my phone. It was, man, guys, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. Like it is like right now. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I was exhausted. I just binged 13 damn episodes of Orange is the New Black. I'm surprised I even turned my computer on. I was so ready for bed. I was in bed and I still got up and did it. Ungrateful bastards. So this is so the sound quality. It was my fault. It's not you. It was me. The sound quality was bad. So that sucked. But that's not the point. The point is this: I got a lot of great comments. I got a lot of bitchy. The one that I tell you guys all the time at the end of every show, I always say the same thing. Let's keep talking. I love it. I love your comments. I want to have a conversation. But I'm not going to get sucked into a fake debate. And what I mean by that is this. You want to talk about movies, you want to talk about TV shows, you want to debate the politics and stuff, fine. A real debate is the opportunity of me to convince you or to see things my way or find a middle ground or vice versa. See things your way or find common ground. That's debate. We talk about the issues and we try to convince the other party of why we're right, or just find some logical points to plead our case and have some good strong conversation. I don't like debating a person that thinks that's only sitting there just nodding his head, just waiting for me to shut up, so waiting for his turn to speak. There's no point of that. What's the point of even arguing with me on something? You see it one way, you're never going to see it in any other kind of way. You're not even going to entertain a possibility of another way. And you just want to argue. What's the point of that? Just go do something. Go. And here's the thing that I got into a discussion about. Sometimes you can invoke my comments. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes you can. Sometimes you can't. But when I make the comment, now spoiler alert, guys. If you haven't finished watching Orange is the New Black, or if you plan on doing it, I'm about to spoil it. When the character Poussey was killed. And if you've seen how she died, had a guard on her back holding her down. She couldn't breathe. He weighed like twice her size and suffocated her to death. All because he was being distracted by Crazy Eyes, doing her crazy thing. I'm not going to get into a whole political thing about it. I'm not going to call anybody racist. I'm not going to say Black Lives Matter, all that, because this is just a damn TV show. TV show. It's not real. These people are actors. This stuff probably happens in prisons all the time, but these people are actors. The thing that really pissed me off, well, not pissed me off, it bugged me. If somebody just wanted to debate, they instantly, the second the episode finished, they just commented on my shit and go, it was all Crazy Eyes. Yes, Crazy Eyes is the reason why she died. If Crazy Eyes didn't distract that guard, the guard wouldn't have to be leaning on top of her and suffocating. It reminds me of how people in the media, they say you have that kid, they get shot 50 times by the cops, and he immediately have to just jump to the cops' defense because the kid's dead, can't defend himself. I'm sure if the kid was alive, he'd be like, I was surrendering or whatever, blah blah blah. That makes things complicated. Cops say it all the time. If I'm going to pull your gun, you better kill them. Because it's worse wounding them and having them go through the system. That's worse than arguing over a dead body. I've heard cops say this. I was raised by a family of cops. Cops are all in my family. I've never had a bad experience with a cop, actually. Pulled over a couple of times, speeding. Shit happens. I've never had a bad experience with a cop. So I know how to conduct myself. That being said, I also know I like to play lawyer, and I look at things the way I see it, and I see things the way I see it, and I call it the way I see it. And that cop was negligent. I'm not saying he's a murderer. I'm not saying he's going to feel guilty. He feels bad about it. And everybody's going to call things out like racism and all that stuff. This show was written by white people. White people wrote this show. White cop killed a black inmate. And these people aren't even real. These are actors. And just like in real life, you got people commenting on my channel talking about it's that other person's fault, not the dead body person. It's the other black person, the crazy ass woman that distracted the guard and caused the death of that woman. It's totally erasing the cop out of the equation. It's instinctively. That's what pissed me off. Like I didn't even say anything about the subject. I just said it was sad to see that girl go. And people just instantly just go, oh, but it was crazy ass fault that she's dead. Like, really? You're going to get into that debate? Like, why? My response to that was, her name is Crazy Eyes. She's crazy. She shouldn't even be in that system. She should be in an institution. By definition, she's not responsible for her little outburst that she had that distracted that guard while he was suffocating that other prisoner when he had her restrained and caused her death. So no, it's not Crazy Eyes' fault. Then the response to that was, well, no. We can get into a whole debate about her mental state later. No, I'm just talking about the fact that what she was doing was leaning over that cop and causing him to lean on top of the girl a little bit harder, and that's all her fault. Like, and right there, that was the problem. Like, I couldn't even make a point. You immediately wanted to interrupt my life and my channel and be like, I didn't even bring this up, and I'm always skeptical about people like that. When I don't even bring it up, I don't even say nothing. I kind of hint towards the topic of the conversation. I just say, hey, it was sad to see that girl go, and you instantly go, it wasn't the guy's fault. I didn't say it was, but now I'm looking at you like, why are you trying to convince me so hard that it wasn't his fault? Like, I'm wondering if I'm texting or commenting with a guy on my channel who's probably a prison guard who's probably caused the death of a girl before. And he's probably on trial by internal affairs or some shit like that, and then he's trying to clear his conscience by messing with me on my channel. Like, these people aren't real. This is a TV show. And what are we debating about? The sad thing about it is, even in the show, the warden was like, dude, you weigh like 200 and something pounds. That girl weighed 90 something pounds. And what the hell is wrong with you? You, even as the third party perception, the viewer saw that Poussey was trying to help and stop the situation and got killed by accident. And you immediately jump on the defense of the guard, who, as the viewer, you saw a flashback that guard was incompetent, twitchy. And I'm always worried about the twitchy one. They always tell you, if a guy's got a gun to your face, he's holding it all like steady, like cold-blooded, and like not nervous at all, you're more likely to, maybe he's there to kill you, whatever, I don't know. You're probably more likely to survive that situation versus the guy that's holding the gun is all twitchy shit. That dude will accidentally pull the trigger and kill you when he doesn't need to, when he never even meant to. That's what that character was. And that's how the character was written. The character was written twitchy. He was a little bitch. He was a little shy he was a cream puff. Had no business being out there. What the hell was he doing being a prison guard? You're responsible for those people's lives. You have to make sure that they don't they're incarcerated. You got to keep them in line, keep them in order. We feed them, don't we? That's the state feeds them. They're not in there. They don't have a death sentence. Some of those people have got to get out. Keep them alive. Keep them from killing each other. He didn't mean to kill her. It wasn't murder. He didn't wake up thinking, I'm going to kill this girl one. No. He was restraining her. And it was a trained move. It's a restraint that you're trained to perfect. And he let himself get distracted. And he just up and forgot that he has this girl under his knee. Oh, but it's the other girl's fault. She distracted him. He's the professional. He's the trained professional. If the other person was causing more of a threat, I would have got my ass up and handled that. The 97 pound soaking wet wasn't causing any problems. She was already on the ground. Crazy eyes is crazy. Handle that. Get your ass up. But he still wanted to debate me. No, because Crazy Eyes was the one that distracted him and it wasn't his fault. Like, why are you defending him so hard? The writer of the show even showed you that he was a little twitchy bitch. Why are you defending it so hard? I couldn't get, I just didn't get it. Like, why are you clearing your conscience on my channel? What do you want? But he's still defending it. I feel like it was the actor. I'm like, who the fuck are you? Who are you? I couldn't figure it out. But I don't care. You know the difference between difference and indifference? I don't know. And I don't care. Free movie tickets if you can tell me what movie that came from. Oh my God. But even you're the viewer. You saw the guy's background. You saw that he was incompetent. You saw all this. You saw that Poussey was in there for a non-violent crime. You saw that she was trying to help. And she got killed. And the second her life, she was released from the mortal coil, you did exactly what the people in the news be doing. You immediately attack the dead body. Like it, and then when you wonder where the phrase, some lives that matters comes from. And that's not. And here's a tip. It doesn't mean that this life matters more than that life. The all lives matter thing is true. But but when people's actions make a lot of people feel like you're forgetting that a certain person's life matters, whether they're black, white, gay, straight, Hispanic, Asian, don't matter. Once you start treating somebody like they don't matter, then they need to remind you, hey, remember that all you guys keep talking about, all lives matter? Hey, we're included in that too. What happened to the fucking all? What about the Asian? What about the Hispanic guy? What about the woman? What about the gay guy? Aren't they supposed to be included in this all? Treat me the way you want to be treated. And that goes in everything. Whether we in prison, whether we on a computer, debating over some stupid shit that ain't real, or whatever. Treat me with the same respect that you demand for yourself. And we gonna get along just fine. That was a little threatening. I'm sorry. Apologize. But you know who I'm talking to. But it doesn't matter. This shit is not real. It was a story. Oh my God. It was a good season though. And there was one person that really, she hit the nail right on the head about this. And I really want to have a little debate with that person. So you got my message. Hopefully you'll respond to it. And I'm like I said, guys, let's talk about this stuff all day. But if you think I'm going to engage with you because you feel like trolling, or you just feel like getting a reaction, I'm just going to ignore you. I'm just going to ignore you. But if we're actually having a real conversation, then yeah, let's talk. I mean, I'm talking about a real conversation where I look at you and go, yeah, I didn't think about it like that. Yeah, okay. And then you do the same thing. Yeah, okay, good. I didn't think about it like that. But if you're just sitting there just sweating your ass off like, I'm going to get up, I'm going to get up. I'm like, no, you're not, block. No, you're not. You're not going to get me. Because you're never going to identify yourself. You're never going to have the guts to talk to me in my face. And you're just going to sit on that side. Now, I'm going to sit on my side because I don't know if you're a big giant dude that can kick my ass. And I don't want to know. So I'm just going to sit on my side. I'm going to mind my own business. I'm going to make my little videos. I'm going to keep it moving. And we're just going to live and let live. Just calm down. That was a public service announcement for episode 30. Keep it simple, stupid. Kiss this shit goodbye. But what do you guys think? Comment, hit the subscribe button, keep me on my toes. I love this kind of stuff. I love the fact that we can talk about these things. I love the fact that I can go on a rant. I love the fact that you can disagree. I love the fact that you agree sometimes. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. So let me know what you guys think. And as always, let's just keep talking. But don't be a dick. You know who I'm talking to.